Here are a bunch of times when idiot drivers messed with the wrong cops. First up, we have a red light runner who either missed 6 motorcycle cops or just ignored them. Either way, he gets pulled over.
Come back! Come back! Please!
This impatient doofus thought it'd be a great idea to cut off oncoming traffic because they were tired of waiting in the turn lane. The dangerous move caught the attention of a nearby cop. Sports cars make some people more brazen and careless. This driver thought he could weave through traffic like he was in a movie or something, but he quickly got pulled over. Like many idiot drivers before him, this one thought he could just speed and get away with it. The cop showed him he was dead wrong. You know you messed up when the state trooper catches you messing up and pulls you over like this driver. Impatient drivers can make mistakes like this that stop traffic and get state troopers on their tails. It's pretty idiotic to use the other side of the road to make a left-hand turn. It's even dumber to do it in front of a cop. So many red light runners just so happen to do that in front of cops. Idiots like this are a menace to other drivers on the road. Luckily, a cop was present to stop this person and hopefully sort them out. The entitlement in this clip is insane. This idiot recklessly merges onto the freeway, cutting off several cars. The driver is stopped by police further down. Guys with sports cars often try to look cool and make dumb driving decisions when they do. This driver did just that when he almost caused an accident in his Mustang. Yeah, boy. Some drivers will go for a certain power trip by trying to tailgate or brake check other drivers. That didn't work out for this guy who messed around with an unmarked cop car. You'd think that a driver who was about to run a red light would make sure that the coast was clear. This guy didn't and was caught red-handed by a cop right behind him. Even if the cops aren't immediately in sight, there's usually one nearby if you're thinking of speeding like this guy. Some cops witness minor accidents like this just because they're in the right place at the right time. We can imagine the driver in this clip went from relieved to horrified when they realized they almost hit a cop car, especially after they got pulled over. You know, there's no excuse for what this idiot driver did. He stopped for the red light and only had to wait for a few more seconds for it to turn. But he ran it with a cop right there next to him. Some people just never know when cops are nearby while they do the dumbest driving maneuvers. Some cops wait in convenient spots like this one to catch drivers making common mistakes. This illegal left turn seems to be a common one for this cop.
לא, אל תפנה שמאלה, אל תפנה, לא, עוד אחד. לא מאמין, אני לא מאמין. וואי, וואי. איזה גבר.
Here we have yet another driver almost getting hit by an idiot driver and pulling them over for it. Imagine this truck driver's surprise when he found out that a cop was right behind him as he used the other side of the road to pass another truck. Drivers who skip ahead of traffic like this usually get pulled over just as quickly, canceling out the time they thought they'd save.
Tara Fine Jewelry Company, just 3 miles from the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort. Coveted brands like Rolex, Forever Mark Diamonds, Mikimoto, Roberto Coin.
Impatient drivers who wait at red lights and then run through them are some of the dumbest drivers out there. It's such a simple mistake that could be avoided.
Okay. So, testing message would not be smart. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to try to...
This bozo thought it'd be a great idea to pass a firefighter and a cop by going above the speed limit. All he's doing is finding a faster way to a ticket. This driver probably cringed when he saw the cop who witnessed him use a turn-only lane to cut traffic. Cab drivers are known to be a bit reckless sometimes, but this one made an illegal turn right in front of a cop and paid the price for it.
Take picture. Take picture.
Running a red light like this idiot driver is one of the fastest ways to get pulled over. If the lane says bus only, you should probably stay out of it if you're in a car, like this genius. He didn't get the memo and quickly learned thanks to a convenient cop. It's helpful for drivers to know where and when U-turns are allowed. Hopefully this guy figured that out after getting pulled over for his illegal U-turn. Drifting into another lane right in front of another car and a cop is another surefire way to get pulled over. Passing the car in front of you to run a red light is a whole other level of idiotic driving. Many drivers mess around and find out that you cannot in fact use the shoulder of the road to pass other cars. From the start, you can see the bad driver's on the wrong side of the road. It makes it even worse when he passes the car in front of him and makes the officer pursue him. You can hear the excitement from the driver who captured this idiot getting caught for misusing the turn-only lane.
Are you kidding me?
Just stop. What do you do?
Yep.
Oh my fucking...
Good.
Wow.
Good. Drunk ass people.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Oh! Yo! Dashcam! Dashcam! Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I love that.
Oh shit!
The cop in this clip was ready for someone to come barreling through the shoulder of the road to cut traffic. This driver not only ran the red light, but spread through it like he was in NASCAR. This cop didn't think that was so great. Using the wrong lane to cut traffic and turn ahead of others is a pretty unsafe move. But if that isn't enough to deter bad drivers, there's always the cops like this who catch drivers who do it. Using the opposite side of the road to skip traffic is a great way to come face to face with angry cops. Although this might be a case of idiotic driving, a cop was able to quickly respond to this car veering back onto the highway and hitting the dividers. Sometimes that car you try to pass illegally ends up being a cop car. That was the case for this unfortunate idiot. Red lights and no turn signs aren't negotiable. Maybe the cop in this video explained that to the driver who turned on red when he wasn't supposed to. Here we see not one, but two cars get pulled over by attentive cops. The people who recorded this had a laugh as the idiot on the wrong side of the road quickly ran into cops looking to correct his mistake.
Mi a kurva anyádat csinálsz, te hülye boromállat, te! Hopp, rendőr, bír! Szabad, na végig. Szerintem már elindít. Bazd meg. Hát már mindenki telefonál, gondolom. Jó.
The goof in this video tried to play it off like he wasn't using the HOV lane to cut traffic, but he was caught and then made things worse for himself by trying to flee.
Get out!
Convenient cops are the best at putting idiot drivers like this one in their place. Turning from the wrong lane is something you want to avoid doing, especially in front of the cops. Watch this Camry driver suffer instant regret when they try to use the emergency lane to get ahead of traffic. Passing a school bus that's stopped is a huge issue that this cop couldn't overlook. Burning out in front of a cop car is bad enough, but this idiot recorded it too and literally made evidence of his idiotic driving. It's hard to misinterpret stop signs because they tell you exactly what you need to do. Somehow this idiot missed that and had a cop on his trail after driving through one. The cop in this clip was probably so confused watching this idiot drive around him into the wrong side of the street. Can you believe these drivers didn't yield for the ambulance? The cop that saw them probably couldn't either. According to some comments, this driver had done this on the sidewalk several times. That's why a cop was conveniently waiting on the other side. Passing other cars can be a really risky move, especially when drivers use the other side of the road to do it. This well-hidden cop caught an idiot driver doing just that.
Thank you. Record this. Get your camera on. And that'll be dangerous driving too.
From the beginning of this clip, you can tell that something is off. The car being recorded didn't have headlights. An observant cop saw that and took action. There's a reason why drivers are supposed to stop for school buses offloading kids. This cop happened to enforce that here. Here we have a violent idiot trying to shoot a gun out of his window in front of a cop. How stupid can you be? Stopping in the middle of the road shouldn't be done, even in emergencies, unless absolutely necessary. Picking up cigarettes isn't one of those emergencies. That left-hand turn is never worth crossing the median, especially in front of a cop like this. You have to admit that this looks really stupid. This driver tried to run a red light but only stopped when they almost ran into the cop car in the intersection. The cameraman laughing tells you all you need to know about these idiots caught driving on the shoulder of the road. Shared turning lanes are great for drivers on both sides of the road. They're not great for passing cars ahead of you. Drivers who wait at red lights, then run them before they turn green, usually wind up with tickets faster than other drivers. Some idiot drivers can't help but commit multiple traffic violations like this guy. This driver thought it'd be brilliant to speed and run through the red light, nearly hitting a police car. We don't know why so many drivers seem to run red lights in front of cops. They just do. Look closely at this one. The car up ahead turns into the parking lot from the wrong side of the road. Even worse, it did that right in front of a cop car. Here's another case of using the wrong side of the road to cut traffic. The cure? A big fat ticket. Watch this doofus try to merge into traffic after cops clearly see him using the shoulder to skip ahead of other cars. Don't be like this guy. Try to wait for oncoming traffic to pass before turning.
Come on, man.
Blocking the intersection like this idiot will get you a quick visit from the cops, especially in a high-traffic area like New York City. This driver had a heads up that her rear lights weren't working, and she didn't do anything to fix the situation. Didn't take long for the cops to get involved.
Your rear lights aren't working. Your rear lights aren't working. Did you hear me? Your rear lights aren't working.
You know a driver messed up when they get followed, not by one, but two cop cars. Weaving through traffic like this moron will probably get you the same result. Getting pulled over for an illegal U-turn probably wasn't what this driver was going for. Still, that's what happened.
That is definitely illegal. Holy shit. Holy shit. Did I just catch that?
In school zones, you have to be especially careful on the road. This idiot didn't get that memo. When will idiot drivers learn that passing on the shoulder means you have a good chance of passing a cop and getting pulled over? Some sports car drivers get so entitled because of their cars. This jerk messed around and found out the cops mean business. This specimen of a driver starts off strong by passing a dash camera and nearly hitting his car. He then overtakes another car by using the other side of the road and nearly hits a cop.
Oh, policja go ma. Na czołówek jestem. Jaka karta.
Drifting seems cool until a cop does it better and chases down drivers like this guy. Sometimes cops need to pull tricks out of their sleeves to catch bad drivers. This one sped ahead and hid in traffic to catch a speeder. It's not super clear what went wrong here. By the looks of it, the car that passed was going about 75 miles per hour in a 65, so they sped to pass a cop car.
I don't want them. I don't want them. And I have this fucking thing in my life where I say things and people just don't hear me. You know, do you find that in your relationship where you're just like, do you want to do this thing? And you're like, no, I don't. I gotta be honest with you, I was good at that much. You know what I mean? Because the sport car will give you confidence. If you can hide a good 30, 40 pounds underneath that thing, which is an excuse to go fucking, you know, do a little smack.
The cop here kinda has it wrong because he went after the only motorcyclist who actually stopped at the red light. This Tesla driver turned from the wrong lane and cut off a cop. Just because the car is smart doesn't mean the driver is.
Turn on the
This truck driver almost caused an accident to get into a McDonald's parking lot. Looks like he got a ticket with his Big Mac. BMWs are also common in these videos. This BMW driver carelessly cuts off a truck driver only to get pulled over immediately. Apparently being on the phone was enough to make this moron pull this dumb maneuver.
Donkey if I know I'm gonna get away with it because the player is such a retard. What are you doing? There's a cop car right there. What the fuck are you doing?
And he's on the phone. Yes! Awesome.
It pays to read the signs around you, like the one that says, "No U-turn." If you run a red light like this, chances are you'll see red and blue in your rearview mirrors. We all had the same reaction as the guy who recorded this speeder getting caught.
Go get him, get him, get him, get him.
You know the idiot driving this sports car was upset when he caught speeding by a cop on the opposite side. Some drivers do dumb things in front of one cop car. This guy managed to find 3 to witness his dumb moves. Even scooters are subjected to the rules of the road, like stopping at a red light. When you see turns like this, you have to wonder, what was that guy thinking? When you drive like this, it's a no-brainer. You're getting pulled over. Watch this moron nearly collide head-on with a cop car. Finally, we have yet another driver trying to skip ahead of other cars to merge onto a highway. Only this idiot messed with a cop and got all the consequences. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to watch more, click the one on the screen